Last time on Babs Bear Talk.
I'm here. I was just telling Reggie right now, like, I am a woman of color, and for a while in my life I never had to fear my color, really, and now I fear it.
Hey guys, it's breakfast time. I just recorded a show to let the people at the cooking channel know that I'm going to be on Elusive Radio tonight. I am trying to move forward to try to put a smile on my face. By no means does that mean that I'm over these elections. I tell you, I'm still hurting. I was trying to describe to my sister last night how I felt physically, because it started off emotionally at first when Hillary started to lose, and I was watching the Young Turks and they were saying this is over. Once she lost, I forget what state she lost, and they're like, this is over, you know, she's not gonna win this. And I was like so upset emotionally at first, and then it moved into the physicality of my body, and the feelings that I had were the not butterflies in the stomach, but like, what's the dragon, the wings of a dragon in my stomach. And my chest was tight. I couldn't breathe. I mean, that's when Joe had to take over and go, stop this. We're going to get through this. There's no way he's going to be able to repeal Obamacare, okay? Because that's my main worry about this man getting in. So then, of course, my second next worry is about women. Because this man is so nasty to women. Unless they're supposedly pretty, like his wife, which I don't think his wife is pretty. He doesn't want them. She's like 45 now. She's getting over the hill pretty soon. He's going to put her out to pasture or something because he thinks he's cute. I don't know why, like the lady who wrote her heart out to me, this orange monster, thinks he's cute. I can't stand to look at this man's face. To see him on anything turns my stomach. I'm not going to accept this man as my president. I don't care if it's 4 years or I live in America. You have to accept it. Whatever.
Is it cold?
Next week Wednesday, it's finally going to start feeling like Thanksgiving next week Wednesday.
Next week Wednesday is good. Better because at work we're having like we can't call Thanksgiving because people are too sensitive about everything.
What's wrong with Thanksgiving?
Some people don't celebrate it. Like you can't say Christmas has to be holiday bullcrap.
I understand.
Or you can do it for Halloween because
wait, hold on, Joe.
religions.
Okay, I understand Halloween because some people are sensitive about witchcraft, whatever.
I mean,
I don't agree with it, but I guess I understand
but we were.
And Christmas, I even understand Christmas because not everybody believes in Jesus. I happen to believe in Jesus, but that's okay too. But Thanksgiving.
I didn't freak out about
But
it.
no. But Thanksgiving. What's the thing about Thanksgiving? They don't like the natives?
People just want to be PC.
They don't like the pilgrims?
I don't know, people just wanna be
Our
PC
teacher
about
says
it.
like Happy Indigenous Peoples Day or some crap like that. I don't know.
That's what it says?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, well, I like we didn't have Thanksgiving in Belize. We still don't, right?
You guys do Belize? Did you guys have anything in Belize?
I know, right?
Well, you know, because Belize will latch on to everybody's holiday. They don't get the day off for Thanksgiving, but everybody's like making turkey and they sell it to the people who worked at the American consulate, the dinner, stuff like that, right? But when I moved to America, Joshua, that's the first holiday I latched onto and loved right away.
I enjoy Thanksgiving.
Because it was about being thankful and it was about food. So what's wrong with it?
Right.
So I want to ask Jory, because he said something so good yesterday. Jory's leaving for work.
What did I say?
Why did Hillary lose? Simply put.
Because she's a woman.
And what else did you say after that? I thought
we were more advanced in this society.
Thank you. Thank you. You know what? That was like a compliment to me because that means I raised you right.
I mean, women tell men what to do all the time already. I mean, what's the point?
Say that again.
Women tell men what to do all the time. You run this household. We'll all be dead if it wasn't for you.
True.
Oh my God. I feel
would be
so
in a
loved.
ditch.
I feel so...
This house would just be a crater.
I'm sorry to laugh in your ear like an old man, guys, but you should have seen Joe's face just now. Joe, do that face again, babe. He's trying to thread a needle. Joe, do that face that you did just now when Joy said, I run this house.
You can't make this. Alright.
You can't thread the needle, Jory.
Go on.
You know, when Aunt Eileen couldn't thread a needle, we used to laugh at her. She was already in her 70s. And now we're at that point where we can't thread a needle.
You guys are in your 70s for sure.
I'm 50 years old.
I'm 27. I can't thread a needle. I can do it, but it'll take me a while.
Why, you can't see it?
That
Or
or
you
I got
shake.
shaky hands.
He's got shaky hands.
I can't get it to go through it. Smile.
We should make that invention. Already threaded needles. Have that made?
They have something.
Damn.
It's
Yeah,
made
it's
since
like a
the
thing that
70s,
does it,
a loopy thing.
Sure,
But it's
take
hard,
anything.
it's hard to use anyways, Jory. Make an easier one.
I really want to buy the squatty potty.
Buy the squatty potty for
The thing
me.
that helps you poop
Buy it for me, Jory. I have intestinal problems. Buy it for me.
How does that work? You put it on top of your toilet?
No, you put it. It's like a little.
Under your
stand.
foot?
Yeah.
Put it under your foot.
Yeah, and like it angles you up for the right
I
position.
know we're supposed to be like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I already do that with a stack of toilet paper when I go. Oh my goodness.
I do everything this needle.
He gave up,
I got
guys.
this thing, but I can't straight.
Wait, Jory's got this thing with his kid?
Yeah.
Poor thing.
I did it.
Jory, tell my viewers, did your kids cry yesterday when they found out Donald Trump won?
Yes, they did.
Uh-huh. Poor babies. I feel so sorry for them.
Because parents, they're, the situation we were in when we first came. Well, you got
Not you. You guys were never. Never.
Never, ever.
Alright.
Hey, don't be driving all crazy. You see me vlogging. Hey guys, we came over to Dad's yard to steal some of his guava leaves off of his tree because Joe wants to make a concoction for my hair so it would stop falling. He saw that on Facebook. My sister's doing it and says that it actually works. So you guys saw George just now at the house, right? How sweet is that? My boys are being trained up so well due to their beautiful father and me. And we train them to respect women, to help the elderly and the disabled, and to try to show love, first of all. Jory told me, because Jory is a teacher in the after school program, and he told me a couple of the kids were crying yesterday when they learned that Donald Trump won because they said that they're going to deport their dads. And that was so sad. That was so sad. Wie de nakfa? Huh? Wie de nakfa? My dad's not here, right? Oh, okay. Bunch of crooks. Look at Daddy's garden. Look at Daddy's garden. Look at all this noni juice my mom used to drink. Ooh. Look at the windows. Those are pretty. Dad got new windows. Joe, do you see the windows? Joe, you see the windows? Yeah. They're nice, huh? I still like the one with the stuff in between though, but these are nice too. She probably saw us on the camera. She probably saw us on the camera. Get a good piece that we could plant it. Can't we plant it from the branch? You have to have the seed? You have to have the seed? And what is way, Gaia? Is this mango? Okay, let me go see the bay window. Go in the front of Mommy's yard. And I'm always gonna call this Mommy's yard because to me Mommy's still alive because we are all spirits first. And then when we die we're still spirit again. Oh my goodness. Just gorgeous. Oh, I would put all kinds of things in that front window. That's my sister's veranda. You guys wanna see? My sister's veranda, she has a hammock. Go up the side of the house. That's my mom a whole lot. Let's see if my sister's home. This is the last place I should be vlogging until I fall and hurt my ankle like Jada. Look at those big old trees in Dad's yard. So I'm at my sister's kitchen.
Oh, please show the kitchen.
Would you guys, I didn't show the kitchen.
It's a mess.
I'm showing the dining room table. Would you guys ask my sister if she would come cook on the Bear Pantry show? We could come do it here.
You
at
see what
her
I'm cooking
kitchen.
right now?
Let's see, let's see. That's not cooking, that's putting together.
That's what happens when you have crap to do.
Where you get it from? Costco?
Bonds.
Oh. You don't know they sell that stuff necessarily at Costco too, you know.
I don't like their brand and I don't see organic there. Well, the organic one has like peanuts.
Okay.
Voila, the chef is in progress.
It's not voila. I just had that contest at my
Which
show.
one is it again?
It's voila with a V.
Oh, voila.
Voila. Okay, so this is, these counters are not going to work for our show.
Why?
You see you in it.
What happened?
You see you in it in the
Oh,
counter.
the reception.
Yeah, so half the time when I'm doing my show, I'm kind of half naked. So.
Too much information.
Is that Joe?
Run, run, get
Run, 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 run! Flies! Come in, fly.
Wait for one
Hey,
person.
He act
Hey,
like,
you put water on an orange tree?
Do I put water?
On the orange tree. So this leaf there looks like
I water them today. Today's my watering day.
they look like they what?
dry up.
Did you dig up the ground too, Tracy?
My gardener does that.
Okay, because sometimes the ground gets too hard. Yeah, I think this would be nice to do a show because I like the red cabinets.
Hey, you see one in the cup?
We're on our way home, guys, and not doing too badly. 20 more miles, right, Joe? Oh, 20 more miles and we'll get home. So I was glad that we could hang out with my sister for a quick minute to do that show. I don't even know what Joe recorded because Joe tends to just look in the camera and aim it towards us and that's it. And I was checking the clip just now and there was like a plate right in the way of what my sister was doing. Like, why didn't you tell us to move that plate? And he goes, I just run camera. Just run camera. I'm hungry. Tell Joe to buy me some lunch. He too cheap. Tell him buy me some lunch. Talk to Joe. Joe, buy me some lunch.
Do I look like your daddy?
Look like my sugar daddy.
I'll buy you some lunch.
You will?
I'll buy you a burrito still. One time burrito was
Burrito was the shiznit.
was cheap one time, but it's
Not anymore. Burritos are like $8.
I know.
We still have to do that show on the burrito. I have to do that show on the green and the red salsa and then make the burrito, you know? Okay. Joe and I were talking about the tithe and offering at the church. You guys know Joe calls it cover charge, right? And I told him I'm so getting sick and tired of these pastors that just talk about give your tithe, give your offering. And did you guys know that tithe is 10% of your gross income and offering is even above that? And so they want you to give tithes and offerings. And then there's another one that's called alms, ALMS. That's another thing above whatever. And they always want you to give that stuff. And they'll tell you, even if you have to give it on a credit card, do it. So let me have Joe talk. You were saying something just now when I talk about how they said put it on a credit card. What's your thing?
I said put it on a credit card, or if you got your kids
College fund?
college fund, take it out your kids' college fund. Take it, if it's your rent, put your rent and trust God.
Your light bill too.
The light bill, whatever bill, and you give it because you're gonna turn it around. Don't worry about it. Yeah, but the good Lord said, also don't be a fool.
And then what happens when you give the money, right? And you don't get it back from God? What happened then? What did they tell you?
Well, your faith wasn't strong enough.
Your faith wasn't strong enough. That's why you didn't get a harvest. You didn't get your harvest from the seed that you sowed.
Because I know you're supposed to give, and I will never stop giving, but nobody can tell me that I have to give my money, my tithe to the church all the time. No, you got a lot of people out there suffering just like anybody else and need a helping hand. And when these church get the money, they just keep it for themselves and do what they want to do. You know? But you gotta take my house rent or my money, my light bill, put it in there, and say, oh, God gonna give it back to you. You got to pay your house rent maybe the next day or 2 days, and oh, God will give it back. Don't worry about it. And people do it. I know I ain't gonna do that.
A little while ago, they were hiring school teachers for the school that they have at the church, right? And so I asked Jory if he was interested because they were asking, you know, oh, he's a teacher, he's credentialed. Ask him if he's interested. And Jory said, hell no. And I'm like, he answered right away. And I'm like, are you against the church? What's going on? And so he says, Mom, church parents are the worst parents to work for. They know their kids are bad, but they'll pretend like the kids are not bad when they get there and they want to cuss you out for their bad kids. And he goes, I don't want to do that. He says, plus I am not giving that church no 10% of my income after they already paid me my income. Forget that. Because we saw, remember the guy that came to my house, the one that fell asleep in the chair? He works for the church as a musician, right? And I guess every time they ask people to raise their hand who needed something, if you need a mattress, if you need food, if you need, he would always raise his hand. And the pastor told him one time in the public, in front of the people, that the reason why he's not doing well is because he doesn't sow his tithe. How does he know that? Because he makes his paycheck, right? And so I guess the guys start tithing, and every time they call for big money, that guy's always in the line. $100, $177, $200, $1,000. And I'm like, I know he's giving them his rent, and he's gonna run out of rent soon, because I can't give that kind of money. We don't make enough money for that. We have to pay the rent at the shop, the light bill at the shop. We have to buy materials to use at the shop, and we have to pay all our bills home. And so there's no way. I mean, I do give my 10%, but I give my 10% off of what I make when I'm done with the product. So I subtract out my ink, my mesh, everything that I use, and then that's my 10% off of that. Because if I were a contractor and I was doing a room for you and I said $10,000 for the room, $5,000 the material, I only made $5,000 because I have to go buy your materials. But they don't want me to factor that in though. But I don't give it 10% to the church. I give it to the people around me who has a need. So I think sometimes maybe that offends them, but I don't care. Joel gets really upset about tithe and offering. He wants me to write a book and call it Tithe and Offering, the New Highway Robbery of the 20th or 21st century, whatever century we're in. We're in the 21st century, right? Yeah. So it's true. It's a new highway robbery. That's the way they rob from the people.
They try every way to get that money out of you. I mean, I think they got a meeting or nothing, so you know what? We're gonna try this way, we're gonna do this way, we're gonna do that way, and we're gonna get the money.
Is that why you see the math where it says I need 10 people to bring 1,000, 5 people to bring 500, 50 people to bring 100? So they know the math.
They know the math.
We made it home safely, and I can't wait to go edit the show that I just did with my sister. Oh, by the way, we went to Costco and ate pizza. They don't have any oxtails, but they're gonna get some tomorrow. So there's a few pictures making the rounds on Facebook, and of course I get tagged in all this stuff. I have 2 Facebook, by the way. One of them is private, that I don't accept everybody there because my family gets upset when strangers see their personal business. But I have the business Facebook, that's Barbara McNabb Greenwich, and I accept everybody there. I only have like 700 friends. You're allowed to have like 5,000. When I hit 5,000, for the people who are not really participating, I'll delete them, and so I can add new ones. We're not there yet. Who cares? Well, this one lady on my business Facebook, I don't know her, of course. I just accept the friends when they ask me because they probably come through the YouTube channel. And she was highly offended at a picture that I was tagged in that I later shared with Melania Trump when she was naked. It was a nude picture. It was done beautifully, whatever. She had a beautiful body. She was covering her front. The boobs were bare. And the lady was so offended. But she wasn't offended at the picture. She was offended that I shared the picture. And I'm like, this is your first lady and this is public consumption. You're offended because I shared the picture? Who am I supposed to be? And she's all like, what would Hallmark think of you? I'm like, where's this lady been? Hallmark, the cheating channel that cheated me out of my spot on the show? Who cares what they think? I'm like, lady, I'm self-employed. And she started going back and forth with me and, oh, like it or not, he's our president. We have to accept it. No, I don't. And even if I do have to accept it in the future, because it's going to be 4 long years, I don't have to accept it today, 2 days after the election. People forget that Donald Trump showed no remorse for anything that he said. When he says that I don't apologize for anything, that's like somebody I know, one of Joe's family members told me that before. I never apologize for anything because I'm never wrong. How can you work with somebody like that, right? I'm always apologizing because I always figure I'm the one that's wrong. You know, so Donald Trump has shown no remorse for anything hateful that he's said to anyone at all. And part, you know, I guess they say you have to forgive no matter what, even if the person doesn't ask for forgiveness. We're not even about forgiving. This man needs to show some type of remorse, you know, for all the hateful things that he said. I mean, he threw his friends, the Clintons, under the bus. Let's not forget, they were friends. The Clintons were at his wedding when he married this woman. And they were friends until Obama got in and, you know, Bill Clinton stomped for Obama, especially the second time around. And he got mad because he's a racist. He didn't like President Obama because of his skin color. Nobody wants to address the fact that this man at its core is a racist. When he says, let's make America great again, he means let's make America white again. And that's exactly what happened. All of middle white America and 26% Hispanics, which I believe those are the light-skinned Cubans in Florida, that went ahead and voted for this man. I didn't vote for him. I don't have to suck it up and accept him at this point. I understand that President Obama has to be diplomatic. George Bush Jr. or George W., whatever his name is, the son, he was diplomatic when Obama took over. And I understand that transitioning because you can't look weak to the rest of the world. You know, the rest of the world already know you're putting in an idiot. So you have to look strong and pass the reins over the right way. Hillary did a beautiful speech to where she, you know, like Michelle Obama says, when they go low, you go high. Hillary was beautiful with her speech. All that they have to do. All right, so you've had a lot to say since the banana in the beard.
Do I? Beard or mustache?
Since Tuesday, beard. We know what the difference between a beard and a mustache is. So sum it up in one quick sentence, couple of sentences.
I don't get how America.
Wait a second, Joe.
I don't get how Americans are like, you know, Hitler's bad. Hitler's, you know what I mean? We all hate Hitler. But a man who's basically like Hitler, is pretty much Hitler, they put him into power. Mm-hmm. I don't get that. I don't like how little babies are scared now. Because when I was in class, people have kids and all that. Mm-hmm. Their kids are crying, worried that their parents are going to be taken away from them. And was like, Jory
said his students were crying the next day.
Yeah.
Saying their dad's going to be deported.
You got little babies terrified because this ghoul's in power now.
What about what you told me about somebody's car getting keyed or trashed or something?
It's been, my brain's terrible. Can I cuss in this? No? Okay, Don't cuss. I'll read it. Because one, like on his car, I don't know if it's keyed, but it was written on the car. I said, like, go home, N-words, something like that. And another one's like, I don't know what it is. It's like a Muslim thing on campus where it's like a study room, something like that.
It's like they're
like a group.
Like a group.
Yeah, like that. It's one of those like I forgot they did something to the door, like something
to the door where they meet.
Yeah, like a hateful message. I forgot what the message was, but you know.
See, racist whites think they have authority now because of Donald Trump.
Yep. They think they can do whatever they want now.
I'm sorry because the minority is a bigger group, and there's going to be some civil unrest. There will be.
I don't like this whole get over it and come together. No, I can't with this man. Like, I'm not a Republican, but I don't hate you because you're a Republican. You know what I mean? Like Bush, I'm not gonna lie, Bush sucked. But if I saw Bush on the street, I'd be like, hey, it's Bush. Let me see if I can get a picture with Bush. That's cool. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not. But like Trump, it'll take all I have to not like cuss this man out in the street if I saw him. You know what I mean? Just.
Well said, Josh. Put your 2 cents, Jay.
I agree on Josh. It definitely puts fear in like hearts. Like, did you see that Muslim girl who got attacked twice?
What?
No.
Yeah, it was a
in America.
Yeah, it was a little Muslim girl got attacked twice at her school because she was Muslim.
How young was she?
13, 14.
Oh, I heard kids saying that like, oh yeah, you're gonna go back home.
Yeah, something like that.
Because kids are a-holes.
And then like these little kids at school, they're all chanting "Build the wall," and all like the Mexican kids and black kids are just like crying. And then there's this thing on Facebook where it's people like comparing what Hitler's ideals were with his, and it was like use racism to rise to power, propose mass deportation, promise to make Germany great again. He promised to make America great again. And then it's for Germany was anti-Jews, and this is anti-immigrants. And then the Hitler thought Jews should wear a special ID, and he thinks Muslims should wear a special ID.
What about that thing that's going around? I don't think that is though. What about that thing that's going around on Facebook where it's showing what President Obama has said in the past about women and what he has said about women? That's very poignant,
gross.
right?
He's so gross. Like, he says the grossest things about his daughter. Like, his wife is not my first lady. It shows all the first ladies and how classy they were, and then it shows her in her naked pictures. Like,
and the thing that hurts my heart is that the pastors wanted this.
You mean the con men? Because that's all a pastor is now. They're con men. That where the ones who really believed in God and all that died out a long time ago. Most of them are just charlatans now.
You guys are gonna be happy because I'm not going to any church.
Hallelujah.
If I go to any church, it'll be Leah's.
Right? Yeah. She actually cares.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done with the churches. All my money stays here in my household.
You saw what the pastor you went to. He was trying to build like some super mega tower to show how that he is like a god. You know what I mean?
I'm very pissed at him for telling those members to go vote for Jesus Christ, because I know some of them did it because they're stupid. They drink the Kool-Aid.
To me, those people are just as worse as the people who voted as Trump, because those people gave it to that ghoul.
Yeah, yeah, they're just as horrible.
What do you feel, Wednesday?
And the people in my family, Joshua, they're dead to me.
Oh yeah.
They're dead to me.
Yep.
What the thing say? Fool me once, shame on you. Screw.
No,
What's her
fool
thing?
me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you.
Yeah. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
There you go.
Screw me
Okay.
once,
Okay.
shame on
Wait.
you.
Wait, Jada. I want you to say. No. We say it differently. Remember?
Screw me once.
You're dead to me.
Dead to me.
As it should be. As it should be.
They're dead to me. They're blowing up my phone, so-called friends, because I put it on Facebook.
Are they?
Yeah, it's not because you're Republican why
It's
I want
not.
you in my life. This is my litmus test right now. You voted for Trump? Okay then, thank you, bye.
Yeah, exactly.
You voted for Trump? Get the hell out of my life.
I don't care if you're a Republican. It
Yeah.
doesn't make you a bad person.
You think Trump was the lesser of both evils? Get the hell out of my life. And answer anybody. And Florida could slip off into the ocean somewhere.
Totally.
I don't care how many
See that
people I love
meme
that's there.
Where it's like two people shaking hands, like, where are you from? Florida, and the other person just goes and washes their
Florida's a piece of shit.
Florida is, I don't get what Hillary has to earn it. Trump has done nothing.
Hillary has to earn my vote. What the hell?
What has Trump done to earn your vote? He made a crappy reality
Oh,
TV show.
listen to this part.
What?
Trump is one of us.
No, he's not.
That's what the people that voted for him, the stupid people in the Midwest
He
or
does
whatever.
not care for people. He only cares about the people like him, the people who have money who do not care about normal people like us. They see us as trash, lesser than them, and you people put him into power. I'm scared now. I can't go to Kaiser anymore if he gets what he wants. Like, I'm sorry. I'm
And
grateful
Joshua,
for Obama.
don't forget, you look like from the Middle East.
Right?
You don't just look black.
I'm grateful.
Joshua looks like Joshua could blend in Morocco, straight
Uh-huh.
up.
I'm grateful for Obamacare because my sister's leg gets
Yeah,
healed and we're not dead.
Lewis was like, no more breaking your bone because we don't know what's gonna happen.
No more hiking.
Yeah.
No more hiking
more
whatsoever.
hiking, yeah.
Nothing that can risk your
I
life.
really hope that they would get rid of the Electoral College and give it to Hillary because she got the popular vote. But they won't do it because that asswipe will sue and sue and sue till kingdom come.
And that's all he's good
And,
at. is suing.
he fired he fired that Tobillard Christie already.
Which one is
Chris
that?
Christie. He's something from New Jersey, governor or some crap from New Jersey.
okay.
But he was the one that was picking the cabinet for him or helping him, and he already got rid of him.
Why would he do to piss him off?
I don't know. That Chris Christie is the kind of person that will go for where he can get money from. Like when there was the hurricane in New Jersey and New York, he kissed Obama's butt, and the Republicans hated him for that. But Obama had to give up the money.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what? This is what I wanted to say earlier. Can you imagine what Obama must have felt like to have to shake that nasty man's small hands after he said so many hateful things about him? And I like how the people says we have to rally around him, but they were the ones that disrespected Obama for 8 years.
Went after him because of his
And,
race.
and a lot of people on my Facebook are people from my YouTube show, so I really don't give a crap if they're on there. And I said it today. If you don't like what I post, because I'm going to post this for 4 years. For 4 years, I'm going to post all this crap every time I can remember, anytime it passes. If you don't like it, get off my Facebook and go somewhere else. Unfollow me, because if you piss me off, I will unfollow and block you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't have any social media, so I don't have to worry about any of that. But you know. There's something I was gonna say. There's something I was gonna say.
Mom, can I have $5?
Yeah, sure. What the hell? I'm already broke. You have $5.
Yeah.
Talking about jobs, women, disabled,
I'm disabled.
gays. The one person I didn't hear him talk about was gays.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one group he didn't talk about was the LGBTQ. I'm thinking maybe I missed something on that, but
No, there was something about when the shooting happened, wasn't there?
he said something awful in that Florida shooting.
Probably
I
did.
mean, I
That sounds
wouldn't
like him.
be surprised.
You know he did that. You know
made his stupid P followers hit a child with cerebral palsy out of this
Yeah.
riot.
Yeah, that 12-year-old boy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you see the tweet that he put out. So unfair. I'm like, shut up. I'm not going to watch regular TV from now for 4 years. I'm just going to watch cable and Netflix. Because 2 to 13 will show him every 2 seconds. And if he has to talk, I'm shutting that shit off.
I'm bummed out my kids have to learn about him.
I don't want to ever have to. Thank God we are citizens already, that we don't have to put his stupid ass name on our certificates. You know? Because our citizen certificates.
Oh.
When I became a citizen, my certificate has Bush. That's bad enough. Praise God that it has Obama.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that is lucky.
Yeah.
But if I were becoming a citizen now and he's in, you have to have Trump. Ugh.
You should have said Bill, because Bill's kind of the one who did all of this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's a pimp.
I was really looking forward to a first gentleman. That would have been cool.
I was looking forward to the first female president, and he came and these stupid rednecks did this, and these stupid evangelicals.
There it is. You know something's wrong when when the guy who leads the KKK is happy.
Yeah.
You know something's wrong when the leader of the
David
KKK
Duke.
is happy.
Uh-huh.
Come on now. Oh, come on.
This is like
people.
another thing of race, and I thought we were past this, America.
I knew America still had racism, but
yeah,
I didn't know it was this bad.
I thought we were past this.
I didn't know it was this strong.
It's
man.
gonna get to that point like how it was like when they first were fighting for the rights for like blacks and immigrants and stuff like that with Martin Luther King. You know, they keep showing his all his speeches and stuff because it's.
Well, I'm telling you, look at people with your side eye.
Oh,
Don't trust anybody out there because there are a lot of good whites, but there are some of them that will F you up because they think they have the power because of this racist pig that's in the office. They have a whole bunch of thing around his hotel in New York. It's 100,000 strong with the demonstrators. I am so proud to see that today because they're peaceful.
I don't want them to get violent,
Yeah, they're peaceful. I don't want the violence because that detracts from it.
No matter what, you'll have your bad eggs, but, you know, they have to stay solid. So no matter what, the people who take advantage of like this type of situation. They have nothing to do with anything, but you know, hopefully, I would say hopefully he gets impeached, but the guy after him is worse.
Yeah, Mike Pence is worse. He's so narrow-minded with everything pertaining to women too.
Hey. Okay.
Sometimes she'll do that. Sometimes she'll freak out.
She keeps like clinging to that
She
chair
keeps
today.
moaning.
Yeah,
Like
she probably knows Trump is in. And she's black too.
Yeah, black labs matter too.
Black lives matter.
When the red button is on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, guys, see, I'm doing it. Ready. He doesn't want to go back on the boat. Splash.
So splash?
Yeah.